Blackout Coffee, the official coffee company of BKFC. Strong and never bitter. Small batch roasted, founded on American values.
Blackout Coffee, baby.
I'm not gonna sip it. That's delicious, bro.
Drink Blackout Coffee. Visit www.blackoutcoffee.com to learn more.
Something that I work on throughout my camps called the Raja. It's super key for me. It's really helped me.
My name is Dr. J.R. Rivera-Dehenya. RASHA stands for Reciprocal Antenna System for Holographic Activation. Key benefits that athletes can receive is stress relief, relaxation, reduce inflammation, less performance anxiety. If you're interested in upgrading your performance, come visit us at therasha.com or our Instagram.
April 26th, it is our BKFC debut in Italy, main evented by the rematch, Chris Camozzi versus Lorenzo Hunt. Chris Camozzi.
He's a high fight IQ, accurate punching, just owning the ring right now. This guy can do it all. 9 knockouts. He just scored a bare knuckle fighting.
If this guy hits you, he's gonna hurt you. I am the best bare knuckle fighter in the world.
The fighter from Gainsborough, England, Rico Franco.
Straight punches, clean shots. Every time he lands, it's with bad intention. That accuracy, that precision, he's doing damage.
Cannot wait to see this fight.
Has all of the ingredients to be something truly special.
The biggest title fight in the whole history of the organization.
Oh, wow! Unbelievable!
And welcome to Florence, or as it's better known here, Florence, Italy. On the 26th of April, history will be made in one of the most world's incredibly historic cities, the cradle of the Renaissance, as Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship brings the baddest show on the planet to Italy. Folks, we are in the Calcio Storico, the headquarters of historically one of the most violent sports in the world. Calcio Storico Fiorentino started in the Middle Ages and combines football, rugby, wrestling, and most importantly, bare knuckle fighting to its sport. It's a perfect setting for this event. I'm Cyrus Fees. I am the host of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships. And on April 26th, our inaugural event takes place at the Pahlawane Firenze Arena, and tickets are now on sale at bkfc.com or locally through Viva Ticket. If you can't make it to Florence, it will be broadcast worldwide on the global home for fight sports, DAZN. DAZN promises 185 plus fights a year from the best promoters, including BKFC, Matchroom, Queens, Golden Boy, Queensberry, Misfits, PFL, and more. DAZN has a packed schedule of events throughout February, March, and April, including these blockbuster BKFC events, March 27th in Hollywood, Florida, April 4th and 5th in Dubai, and this show, April 26th, right here in Florence, Italy. Go to DAZN.com/BKFC to catch all of the premium fights. And folks, we would love to thank the city of Florence, Calcio Storico, local media in attendance, and our incredible sponsors. Those sponsors are Bucked Up Energy Drink, OnlyFans, Forged Irish Stout, Blackout Coffee Company, Rasha, Fubo TV, and Gabriel and Spirits. And for a historic fighting event, folks, we wanted to make this a blockbuster card. So that's exactly what you're going to get. A main event with our BKFC Cruiserweight Championship on the line as champion Chris Camozzi defends his title against former champion Lorenzo Hunt. And an incredible rubber match in the co-main event between Rico Franco and newcomer Jimmy Sweeney. Now let's talk about our fighters on the stage and introduce them to you. First, he is a man that has blazed a trail in bare knuckle fighting since 2016 to the tune of 19 wins and 4 defeats. For years, considered the best in the sport, now he cements his legacy on April 26th as he faces Rico Franco in a historic rubber match. Please welcome to the BKFC and to Italy, Ireland's own Jimmy the King Sweeney. And on the opposite side of the dais, his opponent has been a constant terror in the sport. 9-3 in bare knuckle fighting, 3-1 in the BKFC, and always looking to add a highlight reel resume. It is Rico Bon Franco. In our main event, this man, the Cruiserweight King. An MMA and UFC standout, this world-level fighter easily transitioned to BKFC with 3 show-stopping victories, including his world title win over Sawyer DP in October of last year. He looks to avenge his only loss against the great Lorenzo Hunt at BKFC Italy. Please welcome Chris Camozzi. And ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we are not going to be able to hear from Lorenzo Hunt. He is not going to be in attendance. He could not make the trip, and we hope to hear from the Juggernaut very, very soon. Folks, what an incredible night it is going to be as we move on in the press conference. We are going to hear from our local press. We are going to hear from our fighters. Folks, we have so many great people that help make this thing possible. But before we get to them, I want to go to a few initial questions to our fighters. I want to hear from them, the fighters that we have here on stage. And first, I want to go to Jimmy Sweeney. Jimmy, it's been a long time coming. You being with the BKFC, you've been a part of bare knuckle fighting. You are really one of the foundations of modern bare knuckle fighting. How does it feel to be in the BKFC, and what do we have in store here? What are your goals here in the company?
First of all, of 33 fights. 29 wins.
Hey, that's a good correction. That's a good correction. There you go.
Yeah, it's a long time coming. This a lot of people thought it was never going to happen. Me coming over, but obviously I feel like I'm the greatest bare knuckle fighter that's ever done it, and I'm coming over to the greatest promotion there is, and yeah, I feel like come April 26th, I'm going to show why I'm the best in the business, and I'm going to put on an absolutely devastating display.
Fantastic. And let's go to your opponent on the night, April 26th, right here in Florence, Italy, Rico Bon Franco. Rico, you have been fantastic so far here in the BKFC. But you know, when you look at your career, you got a guy that keeps on showing up, and that's Jimmy Sweeney. 1 win apiece. We come to this rubber match. What are we looking forward to? What can we expect when you match up once again, possibly the final time, with Jimmy the King Sweeney?
Listen, I'm absolutely honoured to be here in Florence. I'm sick of seeing Jimmy Sweeney. This will be the last time I fight him, but it's an honour to fight Jimmy Sweeney again and share the last time in the ring in a beautiful city like Florence. And we're ready to put on a war for everyone here in Italy. Let's go.
I love it. Let's go to our Cruiserweight champion, Chris Camozzi. And if you hear that last name, you can tell there might be a little bit of heritage there. Let's talk about that first and foremost. Chris, you're here in Italy. What an opportunity this is. And of course, an opponent like Lorenzo Hunt, you get to avenge that loss. Talk about what we can expect out of you, the champion, Chris Camozzi, April 26th here in Florence.
Yeah, I want to say thank you to the people of Florence, everybody. Gabriel, thank you very much. This amazing production, everything he put on, all of you guys involved, thank you. Yeah, for me, this is great because it is a chance to erase the one loss that I have. In my eyes, it wasn't a loss. You know, if you ask him, it was some domination thing, but he's the only guy I know that celebrates split decisions, and I'm here to erase that. And by erase that, I mean I'll make sure that the judges aren't in it.
There we go, folks. That's going to be an incredible main event. Chris Camozzi and Lorenzo Hunt, Cruiserweight Championship, most definitely on the line. Now, folks, I want to bring up this next man, and he is the ambassador for BKFC Italy, and a man that has worked tirelessly with his team to make this incredible event happen. Please welcome up to the podium, Mr. Gabriel Rapisarda.
Ciao a tutti, è la mia prima, diciamo, press conference della mia vita. Tanti direbbero che questo è un sogno, io invece dico che questo non è un sogno, questo è una visione che con il duro lavoro è diventata realtà, e sono qui veramente emozionato a dire che questo sarà il più grande sport da combattimento per i prossimi 20-100 anni. Saremo tutti contenti di vedere quello che succederà il 26 di aprile, ma tolte le mie considerazioni ho dei ringraziamenti da dover fare, perché questo è importante. Prima di tutto ringrazio la platea, tutti voi che siete venuti qua, grazie a tutti voi. Poi, cosa più importante, vorrei ringraziare i fighters, perché sono loro i veri protagonisti e senza di loro questo ovviamente non sarebbe possibile. Quindi grazie a tutti i presenti, ma anche soprattutto a quelli che sono in giro per il mondo e che combattono anche in categorie minori. Grazie a voi perché siete dei guerrieri e siete un'ispirazione per tutti. Poi naturalmente ringraziamo il Comune di Firenze che ci ha supportato in questa bellissima possibilità, e siamo qui nella casa del calcio storico fiorentino, quindi ringraziamo il presidente Michele Perguidi e tutti i 4 presidenti delle 4 squadre della città. Grazie ancora anche a loro. Continuo con i ringraziamenti ancora per 30 secondi e finisco. Ringrazio il team, Lubo, Luigi Perillo, Marcella la matchmaker, tutto il team italiano, tutto il team americano che sono stati con noi, ci hanno supportato in questo periodo per questo grandissimo evento. Ringrazio la mia famiglia che sono qua presenti, mi sono sempre stati vicino, ringrazio la mia bellissima principessa e in ultimo ringrazio David Feldman che non è qui presente ma ci sta guardando e soprattutto mi ha dato tanta fiducia per fare questo evento in Italia. E dobbiamo ringraziare per ultimo il personaggio che fra poco sarà per arrivare, ovvero Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, ragazzi, un'ispirazione, un uomo speciale, una persona che ha fatto qualcosa di importante per tutti noi fighters, anche se non combattiamo dentro il ring. E la mia casa è la sua casa, la mia famiglia è la sua famiglia, e io direi di fare un applauso perché siamo vicini a vederlo. Yeah, of course, in my terrible English, I will say thank you so much for BKFC, David Feldman, that give me the possibility to create this beautiful event in Italy, and all the fans from around the world. This it will be an incredible card. We have champions from everywhere around the world, and guys, only one thing, 26 April, please. Watch what it will happen in Florence. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Gabriel. And now, folks, I want to introduce a man that has truly flipped the fight game on his head with his historic rise through mixed martial arts with the UFC, where he became both featherweight and lightweight world champion, breaking box office records repeatedly. His foray into boxing against Floyd Mayweather, his acclaimed Hollywood debut in Roadhouse, and his numerous business ventures like Forge Diver Stout, Tidal, and Proper 12 have made him a worldwide household name. Now he's the face of BKFC and part of our incredible ownership team. Please welcome the notorious Connor McGregor.
Benvenuti guerrieri. Questo è puro. Questo è vero. Questo è bare knuckle. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. What a time to be alive. What a time for combat sport. And what a time for the entire world who was watching to see the greatness that is Firenze, Italia. We stand here today on the land of warriors, of gladiators, thank you God, where men stepped into the arena to test themselves in the purest form of combat. No gloves, no gimmicks, just sheer will and determination. And now, centuries on, that same spirit is reborn. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, the world's fastest growing fighting organization, comes to Italy for the first time ever on April 26th. BKFC isn't just another fight promotion. It is a return to the roots of fighting itself. It is raw, unfiltered, and relenting combat. The fighting in its purest form, where sheer will and desire, skill and toughness, and heart is what you need to survive. Italy has given the world legendary warriors, from the fearless gladiators of Rome to the modern day fighters who carry that fire inside them today. That fire will burn brighter than ever inside the BKFC squared circle, where only the toughest, the bravest, and the most relentless will rise. On April 26th, we make history. We bring the fire of BKFC to Italian soil, and the world will be watching live and exclusive on DAZN. So to our fighters, Camozzi, Hunt, Jimmy Sweeney, Rico Franco, and the many women on the card, train hard, prepare smart, and prepare for war. BKFC fans, you're in for a treat. You're in for something unforgettable. Italy, fighting is home. Let's go. Thank you.
Right there in the middle, right next to Camozzi. All right, thank you so much to Mr. Connor McGregor, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, we are about to get things started here with our questions. And if you do have questions, please kind of line up here on the side here, and we will get you in as many as we can from our local media. We definitely want to get as many questions as possible. We're very excited about this. We also, ladies and gentlemen, want to welcome one more man as we do this global expansion all around the world. Per David Feldman, we've gone everywhere from Thailand to Mexico, to the UK, a number of places, Bulgaria. So many places we have taken the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, most recently to Spain. There's another man, a part of our organization, that is making that happen as well. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Lubo Gejev. Lubo Gejev here to have a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this spectacular press conference. Connor, thank you for the speech. I do believe BKFC is the next big thing in combat sports. And when David Feldman created it, he had a clear vision, and we are achieving that vision. We're looking to expand in several new territories this year. We're looking at Dubai on the 4th and 5th of April. We're looking at Australia, Hungary, and Brazil. We're really excited to be part of this new and exciting sport. It is the most brutal yet real and technical display of skill of these fighters, which I personally believe are the bravest of all. Thank you, Florence. Thank you, Gabriel. And I do ask everyone not to miss this show, because once you see it live, you will know what we're talking about. Thank you, everyone.
What an incredible event. All the regalia, everything that comes here with being in Florence is tremendous. Walking the streets, seeing what we just saw here, this incredible display. Thank you so much for making that happen. It's another reason why we're here, because it is steeped in history, and this is a perfect place for us to expand with Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. And folks, at this time, we do want to start taking questions. So, local media, please announce your name and where you are from, and then direct your question to anybody on the stage. Go ahead.
Ok, sono Leonardo, l'Italian Fight Magazine, e vorrei fare una domanda a Conor McGregor. Allora, Conor, ti vediamo spesso impegnato nel BKFC e si chiedono in molti quando tornerai sull'ottagono. È più facile rivederti sull'ottagono oppure nel ring di BKFC? E se sì, c'è qualche atleta BKFC con cui vorresti scontrarti?
Can we get that in English as well, please? Can you please get the question in English?
Sorry.
No problem. It's better to address it now, right? It's better to address it now, no problem. Yeah, if we could try to get every question in English as well for the help of our speakers. There we go.
Te la dico?
Sì.
Allora, Conor, ti vediamo spesso impegnato nel BKFC con la promozione.
Conor, we see you a lot in BKFC for all the promotions.
Combatterai anche da combattente nella promozione?
Are you gonna be fighting as well, or only promoting?
Yes, yes. The warrior spirit that burns inside me strongly. For sure. If you think I'm up here giving these speeches and leading these men into battle, and I won't step in there myself, think again. For sure, Conor McGregor will fight in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Mark my words.
Chiedigli se c'ha già qualche fighter che vorrebbe scontrarsi.
Do you have already a fighter which you would like to fight?
Huh?
Is there a fighter that you would like to fight against?
I'd like a world title in this company. I would wish to be the bare knuckle world title, world champion. That is a significant belt to hold in your career. You know, nobody from boxing to mixed martial arts can speak nothing bad on a bare knuckle fighting championship world champion. So for sure I would be coming in looking for the world title. You know, there are many bouts, showcase bouts. You could say Mike Perry. You could say Jeremy Stevens. You could say a rematch against Eddie Alvarez. You could say many matches, you know, but the lightweight title, who's the champion right now? Lightweight, welterweight. Let's see. I am open. We will see when it comes.
Thank you very much.
Right, thank you so much. And I believe ready for our next question. Would you have a question, sir? Go ahead, step on up. And
Ciao grande Conor, sono Simone Workout, sono venuto per sostenere il BKFC e il grande Giovanni Carpentieri. Veniamo da Roma e siamo venuti qui a Firenze per tutto ciò che stai creando. Volevo chiederti, sei famoso per la tua mentalità vincente, che consigli vuoi dare ai giovani per avere successo negli sport da combattimento e in generale nella vita?
Hi Conor, you are famous for your winner mentality. What suggestion would you give to the young generation, to the young fighter?
Show up, commit to your passion, and show up daily. Eliminate distraction. You know, right now, I look at my life, and with so much going on, I akin it to, I am away handing out flyers. I am promoting and handing out flyers. But at some stage, we must go back to the shop. If I am out handing out flyers, the shop is unattended. So for young fighting men and women with aspirations and dreams of becoming world champion, you must live your life in the gym. You must live your life studying and perfecting martial arts. It is the only way on earth you will have a chance. So show up, commit, and win.
Thank you, Conor. You are big.
All right, step on.
Hi, Luca from Fight Sport Italia. Sorry for my English, first of all. My first question is for Andrea. Ciao, Andrea. You and Ernesto representing the tradition of calcio storico fiorentino in a huge, big stage like Bernacle FC. And I'm sure that you will bring not also the character of calcio storico, but also the pride of your team, the white team and the red team for Ernesto. Te la ripeto in italiano se vuoi. Ah, ok. Io in italiano o in inglese? Allora, tu e Ernesto siete due rappresentanti del calcio storico fiorentino in uno stage così importante come Bernacle. E sono sicuro che porterete nel ring non solo il carattere del calcio storico, ma anche l'orgoglio dei vostri team, i bianchi nel tuo caso e i rossi per Ernesto. Che emozione si prova ad affrontare una sfida del genere in un palcoscenico internazionale così importante? È per te la domanda, Andrea. Sì. Sì.
Andrea, if you want to come on up here so you can officially answer this. Andrea BK, he's going to be fighting at BKFC Italy.
Ciao a tutti. Allora, io diciamo che distinguerei un'emozione del calcio storico con un'emozione che possiamo provare a combattere. Sì, porto dentro tutti i colori, ma più che altro tutta Firenze. Dimmi l'altro pezzetto.
No, che emozione si prova a partecipare
in una promotion così grande?
Sì.
L'emozione è grande, appunto già il parlare non sono abituato e poi è tutto, il resto viene tutto da sé. Comunque mi attacco, come diceva Conor, l'impegno, il lavoro, la dedizione ti porta ad arrivare a questi palcoscenici e sono contento che il primo evento venga fatto in Italia, soprattutto venga fatto a Firenze, perché per me, essendo uno dei primi ragazzi a combattere, è grande orgoglio. È di grande orgoglio.
E noi siamo onorati che abbiamo dei rappresentanti del genere in questa manifestazione. Ho un'altra piccolissima domanda. Cosa c'è di diverso nella preparazione tra un match di Bernacle, lo so che sembra una domanda banale, e qualcosa di così importante anche per la tradizione come il calcio storico fiorentino per te?
Ma intanto è uno sport completamente individuale in confronto al calcio storico. Poi il calcio storico è qualcosa di più. Per tanti di noi di Firenze che comunque sono nati e sono cresciuti dentro a un quartiere, a un colore, è una cosa che viene naturale. Quindi comunque la sensazione di crescita con gli amici, la famiglia è naturale. Poi gli allenamenti sono completamente differenti. Da una parte si corre, si gioca, da quell'altra diciamo ci si diverte.
Perfetto, grazie Andrea, in bocca al lupo per questa avventura.
Lunga vita.
I have another question for Conor. Hi Conor, sorry for my English first of all. Ciao Conor. You are in Italy, a country with a great story of combat sport. And now we need event like this, huge stage like this. So it's not your first time here in Italy.
Yes.
So I just want to know, what is your relationship with Italy and the Italian fans? Can we expect more events like this here in Italy?
Italy, a strong Catholic country, Roman Catholic country. I came here with my son, my newborn son, Connor McGregor, and we christened him in the Vatican. So we are a very religious family, and we came to Italy, and we christened our son. That was my experience and relationship with Italy to date. And now I'm here with Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. You know, Italy, as well as being a very religious Catholic country, is also a country rich in warrior combat.
Of course.
Italy is no stranger to battles in blood. And that is what we specialize in here at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. We shed blood for our honor. We shed blood for our honor. And this is made for Italia. And this is only the beginning. Our first event is April 26th, live on DAZN, here in beautiful Florence, Italia. And our next one, we are already planning our next one. After the success of this one, we will be back again in 2025. So Italy and Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship will build a strong relationship together. And I know we have many amazing Italian warriors, some who are on this card, some who have Italian roots here in our light heavyweight champion, Chris Camozzi. And we're very excited for the future for Italy and Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Italia to the world.
Wow, thank you, Conor.
All right, we have a question actually from online for Chris Camozzi. Chris, obviously the elephant in the room is that Lorenzo Hunt is not here. What do you make of his absence? He's already been saying a lot online, as per usual, never short on words. What is your response to Lorenzo Hunt not making the trip, not being here at this press conference?
I would say just bring him out. You know, I think he wants to beat Conor's entrance here. I already know he's here, so go ahead and come out. Don't hide. You can come out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lorenzo Hunt.
I told you.
Unless I say so. How you get this?
You say so.
How'd you get this?
Hey, that seems like you, huh? You want to steal it? You want to steal it? We know. We already know. Unanimous, huh? You forgot? What do you know about cheating? You know about cheating, huh? You know about cheating? 1 through 3, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a rematch. This is a rematch of a great fight that took place.
See, he wants to steal it. He don't want to beat me for it. He wants to steal it. Go ahead, steal it. You think the belt makes me? I am the man. I'll show you I'm the fucking champ. How about that? Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I didn't think he'd even make it in the country. Look at this guy.
Italy, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, let's see it.
These
Lorenzo,
men are
come on up.
warriors.
Let's see it.
These men are the real deal. Bare Knuckle is for real.
Lorenzo, let's get you. I want you on the dais. Let's get you on the dais. You're all the way here. Lorenzo, come on over here and get on the dais so we can get questions. Sit right next to Conor.
You can let him steal it.
Let's get Lorenzo over here, guys. Somebody get Lorenzo up on stage.
Lorenzo Hunt, former 2 division champion in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, went up to fight the heavyweight world title and relinquished his belt. He relinquished his belt. And in the midst of that taking place, Chris Camozzi, former UFC veteran, rose up and became the world champion of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. And these 2 men have a rich history. They fought each other in a close fight. It was a close fight. Both are very, very skilled. Both are very, very tough. And both know what's on the line here. World Bare Knuckle honor. And you are in for a treat, Italia. Let's go, baby.
It's going to be a lot of fun. That is your main event for April 26th, BKFC Italy.
That's how you do
Put
it.
your glasses up. If you have more questions, let's go ahead and take some more questions here from you.
The world's creamiest, baby.
Hello, I'm Mauricio Niceta. I'm from Switzerland. I'm a promoter of Lugano in the Cage, and for me today, stay in front of Conor is like a fucking dream.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
I love you so much. Don't worry, I'm married.
What?
I love you so much.
Yes.
Because you changed this game.
Appreciate you, sir.
When
Thank
I'm thinking at you, I'm thinking at Gracie, Fedor, and you.
Fedor Emelianenko?
Of course.
Stay tuned. We might have something, announcement with Fedor Emelianenko. Hey, Fedor, we're waiting. Some news might be coming with Fedor Emelianenko. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is signing and acquiring the best fighters of all time, past, present, and future. And everyone wants to be a part of this. There's a saying in Italia, il tempo è denaro, time is money. But I tell you this now, I would do this for free. I would fight under this great organization, in this great sport, at this great time, for free. That's how honorable this game is. So let's go.
I will just ask you one question, one little question. When you're really thinking in the morning, when you wake up and you watch in the mirror, you brush your tooth, and you're thinking what you did from day zero, and now who you are really. I remember your Netflix movie and everything.
Yeah.
How you feel?
You know, a lot of hard work, my man, a lot of hard work. I wake up motivated. I have many, you know, in the country of Ireland, and not only Ireland, all across the world, I employ people. In Ireland alone, I employ over 200 people. And there's a lot of people reliant on the work that I do, and that motivates me. I make to give, and we all should too. We should all work to make to give, and that's it. So I wake up every day inspired and motivated. And this morning, if we're talking about waking up and brushing my teeth, I was learning some Italian. That was when I was practicing some Italian, to come and give you all a little bit of my Italian. And I will get better. I will get better Italian.
I will teach you this sentence.
Yes.
Who the fuck is that?
How do you say? Yeah, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. He had a good showing to Jeremy. He had a good showing to Jeremy. It was a close bout. But, you know, that could happen down the line, for sure.
I'm leaving.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you.
Luke Hughes from the Fuse UK. I've got a question for Connor. We've got two British legends up there on the table with you, Rico Franco and Jimmy Sweeney.
Yes.
I'm Irish.
Well,
yeah, the lad, that's it, go.
Fighting for the European title, what's your thoughts on that fight?
This is an incredible bout by two true bare-knucklers, two real bare-knuckle fighters, absolute experienced veterans. And, you know, it's a trilogy. It's the trilogy bout. So in the main event, we have a sequel, number 2, between Camozzi and Hunt. And in the co-main for the European welterweight title, the coveted European welterweight title, we have a trilogy bout between veterans of the sport, Jimmy Sweeney and Rico Franco. And we are very, very excited to see this one. It is one apiece, one apiece. So this is the tiebreaker, and for all the marbles here in beautiful Italy. And, you know, both men are gentlemen and very friendly with each other and respectful. I came into an event last night to launch our ticket sales, and both men are sitting side by side with each other. And Jimmy is holding his child, and Ricardo is there with his lady, and it was so wholesome. And you cannot, I had to think to myself, how they are going to cut each other up with their bare knuckles. And it won't be the first, it's not the first time. It will actually be the third time. And they are sitting there in such good spirits and friendly nature. It's a testament to the warrior mentality of these men. These are fighting men, and I am honored, and I mean honored, to be up here promoting these men. And I cannot wait to see this bout take place. And I wish, you know, Ricardo, a friend of mine, Jimmy, I've just met, he's like, well, you got to be on my side, or you got to be on my side. Make no mistake, my respect is firmly down the center for all of our combatants, win, lose, or draw. You make this walk here in this company, you have my respect and my honor forever. And that's a fact.
And last question, when is BKFC going to Ireland? When is BKFC going to Ireland?
It's 2026, I believe. We are coming back to Italy. We've already got number 2 planned. So there'll be announcements, I'm sure, maybe on the close of the show of our second Italian event. So we are loving it here. And then we've got Dubai, we've got Australia, we've got a real globe-trotting plan here for 2025. I assume Ireland, which has a rich bare-knuckle history of itself, will be 2026. That's what I will aim for. That's what we will aim for.
Thank you.
Ok, un'altra domanda per Jimmy e Rico.
Question to Jimmy and Rico.
La vostra rivalità è diventata iconica nel mondo del Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Cosa vorreste che rappresentasse questo terzo match nella storia di questo sport?
You guys, you are rivals, and it became iconic. What would you like to represent for the third match? How do you like it to be, this third match?
Third match. I'd like it to be over very early. We fought twice before. two very, very good fights. I've done a lot in this sport. Rico's done a lot in this sport, and it's an honor for me to fight my first fight for the European title in the beautiful city of Florence, and with someone that I've shared the ring with twice before. We know each other, we're friends. So this fight we're going to put it to bed once and for all. We're going to enter that ring as friends. But believe me, when that bell rings, we're enemies until it's over. I'm coming in to put fear into the hearts of every welterweight in the division. I'm not here to play games. I'm here to take over. And as Conor did in the UFC and showed what the Irish are about, I'm going to do that in BKFC. We're a fighting nation, and I'm going to show it.
Rico, do you have a response to that? Same question.
Yeah, listen, I've got. Is this working? Oh.
There you go.
Listen, I've got a lot of respect for Jimmy Sweeney. We go back 6 years. We had one apiece. This is a trilogy for the European on the biggest show in the world, and we're ready to put on a fucking show for all you guys, all you Italians. You're gonna love it. Listen, I've been on my deathbed that many times. This is a fucking walk in the park. And I'm ready to go to die in the ring. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Ultima domanda per tutti.
Last question for everybody.
Bates and the weekly bus is for Lorenzo Hunt. So Lorenzo, if you could come up here on the stage, right next to Connor McGregor, we'd love to have you. Ladies and gentlemen, Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt. Please welcome Lorenzo. All right, Lorenzo, your question is from Tylen Bates. He says you're coming off an 18-month suspension and previous injury. All right. Lorenzo, question is you're coming off the suspension and a previous injury. How have you prepared physically and mentally to face Chris Camozzi? Please talk into the microphone. We want to make sure it gets out to everybody, please.
It don't take much to beat this guy. He's got to juice up. That's why we had to come to Italy, home of the gladiators, because this guy's a cheater. He's been juicing forever. Take all the steroids you want. I don't need anything. You couldn't beat me on it before. I'm the fucking champ. These guys are fucking cheating thieves.
So shout out to Gabe. Shout out to Italy for having me here. Gabe convinced me to come out here and give this little girl his belt back.
Get in.
So
sure if he could get here. Fucking criminal.
Gabe convinced me to come in here and get this little girl his belt back. Of course, you know, this is the fight game. A lot of bullshit, a lot of unnecessary nonsense. I was suspended for 9 months for an elbow injury. All of the juicing allegations were false, which is why I'm back. We could have fought anywhere. Chris Camozzi chose this venue. Chris Camozzi chose this venue, and I'm not still suspended. I posted it. I posted the clearance letter. So you guys, listen. So listen. A lot of shit that we heard from Chris Camozzi tonight has been lies.
I gave him a gift.
One of the lies was that he somehow won in Denver, which proves he's still delusional and couldn't even get his home crowd to cheat for him. Another thing that is really, really weird is how he got another title fight right after I beat his ass at home. And he hasn't fought, so he hasn't gotten better. He hasn't admitted his loss, so he won't do better. I'm gonna hurt him right here in Italy. I would say at home, but this is not his home. This is not his home. So I'm here to put on a show for you guys. I'm here to show you what a real fighter looks like, what a real champion looks like. I'm the best in the world. I have the most fights, the most wins. I am still #1 in the world. This guy's a pretender, and I'll prove it for you. He will bleed in Italy. He will bleed inItaly for everybody to see.
I love bleeding. I love it.
You got any other questions before I
well, Lorenzo, let's actually go
gotta
back
run,
to the media.
What I will say real quick, yeah? So we've got a fight. Hold on a second.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that.
What I will say about this blockbuster fight, with a lot of intensity, this is a fight between a former UFC fighter, mixed martial artist, Chris Camozzi, who has a wealth of experience in mixed martial arts. Lorenzo Hunt is a straight bare knuckler, and he's very vocal about that. You see, there's a situation happening in this sport right now where we have our homegrown talent, our homegrown bare knucklers who put in the work on the ground level to build themselves up in this sport, in this craft, and they take great disrespect to mixed martial artists or boxers with their big gloves who think they can just come over here nilly-willy and fight at the highest level here. So Lorenzo has a bee in his bonnet about this, that Chris, a former UFC man, is over here now as the world champion after Lorenzo had beaten him already. So this is a very, very intense battle. And what I would say is, every man on any given day is different. The last fight was the last fight. This fight now, Chris Camozzi is coming in as the world champion. And when you have that world title around your waist, and a world title as significant as the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship world title, it gives you confidence. It gives you belief in your ability. And you can see that with Chris here. He's not intimidated. And you can see Lorenzo's here with a point to prove. A man who feels jaded by what's taken place in the last few months in his career. That is a recipe for one hell of a fight. And we have brought it to you live here in Italy, April 26th, live on DAZN.
All right, we have time for more questions from the press. Let's get a few more questions here for the press. Step on up and say your question.
Una domanda per Lupo.
A question to Lupo.
Quali sono i piani per l'Italia per quanto riguarda il BKFC?
What are the plans for Italy for the BKFC?
So just like Conor said, we're already planning a second event this year, and then once we have those two events and our future plans for the other countries, we're going to adjust the strategy and see what makes sense. As you know, BKFC has 4 different types of events. We have from BKFC Prospects to the Fight Night to the numbered events to the Knuckle Mania. So we're going to establish a plan to develop BKFC in the country as much as possible.
Thank you very much. Adesso un'ultima domanda per tutti gli atleti, partendo magari da Andrea di qua.
Last questions to all the fighters. We start from Andrea.
Allora, tutti i combattenti combattono per qualcosa. Chi per il titolo, chi per un riscatto personale. Voi per cosa combattete?
Every fighter fights for something. Who for legacy, who for money, who for personal reasons. What are your reasons?
Who's this question to?
To all the fighters.
All the fighters, excellent. What do you fight for, gentlemen? People fight for money. People fight for legacy. People fight for honor. People fight for respect. Tell us what you fight for. Jimmy Sweeney first.
I lost my dad at 19 through suicide, so I fight for him, for his name. So everything I do in life, I do for him. So this is why when you see me do my ring walk, I bless my face, I reach the sky. It's for him. Not money, not fame, for him.
Camozzi.
I fight because I love it. I make more money not fighting. I don't need the money from this. I love it. It's something that I got to get out of me. That's why I do it.
Mr. Hunt.
I'm a fighter, true to my core. I've been through a lot in my life, and all I know is how to fight my way through it, resilience. I'm just here to show you guys something you've never seen before, and I'll continue to do that until my dying day. I'm something different. Most of you guys only watch BKFC because of me.
That's a true bare knuckler. A true bare knuckler is Lorenzo Hunt. Very vocal against other combatants from other disciplines, thinking they can come over and do this. This is a different game. It's not boxing, it's bare knuckle fighting. Don't get it twisted. And if you think you can come and try it, come and try it. Rico Franco, your reasons for fighting?
Listen, I love punching people fucking hard and tasting blood. Let's go.
We will go over now. Hayes Heavy, ladies and gentlemen. We've got this heavyweight monster of a man. This man is a Maui tribesman, the real deal tribesman. This guy is one to watch. Powerful backhand shots and big knockout wins. He has a wealth of experience in boxing and bare knuckle fighting. And he's coming here to make his BKFC debut. And it's here in Italy. Have a look at this guy. Where is he at? There he is beside me. This guy is a phenomenal fighter, and we're very excited to have him. And you're in for a treat, Italia. You're in for a treat. This man could be a contender for the heavyweight belt fast. So take it away, Hayes. Good to see you.
Kia ora koutou, tēnā koutou katoa ko Hayes the Huntsman ahau. Greetings to everyone, my name is Hayes. Now back to the question, what do I fight for? Essentially, I come from a warrior race that goes back generations. I just want to see if I can fit those shoes. I want to get up here and try and prove to my tupuna, my ancestors, that I am what they are, and their blood still runs in warriors. So that's what I'm here for. That's what I'll do April 26th.
Awesome, Hayes. Welcome to the BKFC family. I am very excited for you. Now, Andrea Bicchi, Italian born. The man up here, this man is up here representing Italia, born, bred, blood of Italian soil. And here we go. What do you fight for, Andrea? You're representing the nation in here.
Allora, io combatto principalmente per me, la mia famiglia e per tanti amici che nell'andare avanti nel tempo non sono riusciti a portare avanti il proprio sogno o che magari ci hanno lasciato. Quindi io sono con loro e quello che mi spinge a andare avanti è la forza di loro e della mia famiglia.
I fight for my friends. I fight for those guys who are training every day but didn't make it like me. So this is the reason why I fight for my family as well.
Let's go Italia! Let's go Italia!
Now, if we want to get one more member of the press, we have time for one last question, then we're going to go to our face-offs. Go ahead.
Per AIDS, tanti pensano che tu sarai il prossimo campione del mondo di BKFC. Cosa dici a riguardo? Per AIDS.
For AIDS. So a lot of people, they think you're going to be the next champion. What do you think about that?
For Hayes?
Hayes? Yeah. Hayes, a lot of people think, is this working now? No? Hello?
Sorry, what was the question again?
So a lot of people think you're going to be the next heavyweight champion of the world. How do you feel about hearing that? And what's your confidence levels? And what's your aspirations here in the Bare Knuckle Company?
Yeah, this is something I've sort of dreamt of since I was a child. Being here on this stage in what is the most brutal and raw form of violence right now. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna love my time here, and I'm just gonna let it unfold. But everyone can get it. Everyone's gonna fucking get it. And I am coming for that world title.
Let's go! All right, ladies and gentlemen, April 26th, we do it right here in Florence, Italy. Don't go anywhere. We have our face-offs for our main event and co-main event coming up next.
Saturday, April 26th, it is our BKFC debut in Italy. Main evented by the rematch, Camozzi versus Lorenzo Hunt.
Camozzi. He's a high fight IQ, accurate punching, just owning the ring right now.
This guy can do it all.
9 knockouts. He just scored a bare knuckle fighting.
If this guy hits you, he's gonna hurt you. I am the best bare knuckle fighter in the world.
The fighter from Gainsborough, England, Rico Franco.
Straight punches, clean shots. Every time he lands, it's with bad intention. That accuracy, that precision, he's doing damage.
Cannot wait to see this fight.
has all of the ingredients to be something truly special.
The biggest title fight in the whole history of the organization.
Oh, wow! Unbelievable!
At the official press conference, and it's time for our first face-offs for April 26th, BKFC Italy. Please welcome your co-main event, Jimmy Sweeney and Rico Franco. This fight will be for the BKFC European Welterweight Championship. Face forward, guys. Your co-main event is intact. Jimmy Sweeney and Rico Franco. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the rematch you've all been waiting for, the main event of BKFC Italy. Lorenzo Hunt challenging Chris Camozzi for the BKFC Cruiserweight Championship of the world. There it is, your main event at the Paluane Firenze Arena right here in Florence, Italy, April 26th, live on DAZN. What an incredible night it's going to be. Make sure to check BKFC.com for all details about our event, and we will see you at BKFC Italy.
Finish. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate it.